Hello everyone, hope you can hear me now. I was struggling with some technical problems. I hope everything is right now. Yes, you hear me. Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to this new live session. Number 7, I guess, right? Our topic today is going to be about money, expressions related to money. After that, we're going to tackle intransitive phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs which don't necessarily need an object. Okay? It's not very clear, or it's not very loud. I hope it's clearer now. It's already done. Okay. Try to increase the volume in case it's low on your computers or phones. Okay, good. All right, let's begin. Now, here I have a list of questions and answers. All right? So I need you to try to choose 4 questions from this list to answer the following. So let me make the list clear to you. So the first one is life insurance. I'm not planning to die just yet. And expensive haircuts. Okay, haircuts. Nouvelle coiffure. Situation number 2, the answer is this. I like being able to buy good quality food and clothes and not having to look around to find the cheapest of everything. Number 3, a really nice old classic car. My first choice would be a Jaguar HK 150. And situation number 4, no, but I don't save anything either. So what I need you to do to relax, read the questions and try to find 4 suitable questions to these answers. Is this clear? I'll make it look bigger. Okay, take your time to read. We explain later. Okay, take 3 minutes. Let's see. Hanan says 7, 2, which means what can't you afford that you would most like to have? The Habib Tissam says question 4 for 1. Usama 7 for number 3. The Habib question 1 for number 4. This is correct. So let's listen
Do you
to
spend more than you earn?
No, but I don't save anything either.
That's correct. Let me help you a little bit. In this part of the exercise, you will need to think about let me see if I can help you. Uh, 1, 5, 6, 7. You already have 1. So you still have 5, 6, and 7. You still have 5, 6, and 7. So which one of these questions can be in number 1, 2, or 3? Alright, let's see, Usama. Yes, very good.
What do you think is a waste of money?
Life insurance? I'm not planning to die just yet. And expensive haircuts.
Very good. 7 for number 3. What can't you afford that you would most like to have? Yes?
What can't you afford that you would most like to have?
A really nice old classic car. My first choice would be a Jaguar XK150.
Very good. And last one is this.
What can you afford that you most appreciate?
I like being able to buy good quality food and clothes and not having to look around to find the cheapest of everything.
Very nice. Now let me just explain some words, some keywords for today. Okay, so I invite you here to take a close look at this. Okay, verbs related to money. We have
It costs £20.
it costs, which means its price is equals £20.
I paid £20 for it.
I paid, which means I gave money for something to have, for an object, for an item to have.
I bought it for £20.
Bought it is I paid money for it. Okay, bought is the past simple of buy, and buy is the opposite of sell.
I
Then,
spent £200 on clothes.
good, very good. Okay, let's make difference here between verbs related to the person, buyer, and verbs related to the thing, that the item to be bought. It refers to items, objects. All right. Whereas I paid, I bought, I spent. These verbs relate to the person, to the buyer, the action of giving money and receiving goods, okay, as a return or in a return. The following adjectives refer to the item. Okay, item is the thing people buy. Okay, this is, we call it item in business. So when you say it's cheap, it means it doesn't cost much. All right. The opposite is it's expensive, which means it costs a lot of money. When you say I can't afford it or I can't afford to buy it, which means it's too expensive for me. We don't have much money to buy that item. Now, if we continue, you should buy it. It's these are other expressions. You should buy it. It's well worth the money. Okay, listen
You
to
should
it.
buy it. It's well worth the money.
Which means it deserves to buy it. It deserves to give money for that thing. Don't buy it. This is the opposite.
Don't buy it. It's a waste of money.
It's a waste of money. A waste. Perte d'argent.
Don't
Or
buy it. It's not worth the money.
which means it doesn't deserve to pay money for it. Let's
These
continue.
jeans are good value for money. They're not expensive considering how good they are.
These jeans are good value for money, which means they are not very expensive regarding its good value. Another opposite
These
expression.
jeans are a bargain. They're cheaper than they should be.
This is the opposite, which means their value don't deserve to pay such an amount of money. Okay, it's clear. We will need these expressions today. Now let's continue with a new group of answers. Try to find questions for these three answers. Let me help you just to gain some time. In this, in these three answers, you need questions from 2 to 4. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this is just to help. 2, 3, 4, and give me the answers. I give you 2 minutes to do it. Let's go, take 2 minutes. Okay, time is up. Let's take a look. Usama says 3 for number 2. And for number 1 is 4. You're right.
What do you think is good value for money?
Takeaway restaurants, which take your order over the phone and deliver the food right to your door, free.
Is this clear? What do you think is good value for money? What do you think, okay, it deserves to pay money for? The answer here is takeaway restaurants. Restaurants which brings you food for free, which take your order over the phone and deliver. It's like Glovo, etc. Okay, and deliver the food right to your door free. Eh, You don't pay them. Bahia says 2, number 3. See?
What do you
Exactly.
least enjoy spending money on?
Boring things like suits and white shirts and ties to wear at work, and buying train tickets every day to get to work and back.
So this is for the interviewee. This is what he thinks he least enjoys spending money on. We have the most and the least. Least, which means the lowest degree, not of great importance. For him, buying suits, the costume, white shirts, and ties, the cover to wear at work, etc. So, work stuff, okay? And Usama says, number 2 for number 3. Let's see.
What do you most enjoy spending money on?
A really good night out at the weekend, or preferably 2.
Okay, this is what he most likely to spend money on. What he most likely love to spend money on. Okay, number 3. We have 4 answers, and here let me give you a choice between 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I repeat, choose between 2, 3, 4, 5. I give you 2 minutes. Time is up. Did you choose? Osama says number 1, 4. 4, 5. Question 5, for number 4. Yes, right.
What do you think is a waste of money?
Oh, lots of things. Fur coats, caviar, designer shoes, and unnecessary makeup, for example. And tobacco.
Tobacco, smoking, cigarettes. Okay. So, do you agree with her? I guess so. Number 3 for number 3. Let's see. Are you sure? Fatima, question 5 for number 4. Question 5 for number 3. You just did it. Question 1 for number 4. See? Mm. In number 1, choose between. Yes, very good, Fatima. Number 2 for number 2.
What do you
So,
most enjoy spending money on?
A plane ticket when I can afford it. That gives me a really great feeling.
yes, so for her, the most things you would enjoy spending money on is a plane ticket. In condition, she can afford it. When she can afford it. Good, Bahia. Yes, said Fatima, of course. Alright, what about number 1? You have 3 and 4 left. What do you least enjoy spending money on? What do you think is good value for money? What do you least? Least is the opposite of most. Which means what's the last thing would you enjoy spending money on? So question 4 for answer 3 for question 4. Yes, you're right. Fatima. Also Usama.
What do you least
You're
enjoy
right.
spending money on?
This stupid government tax. I don't think students should pay taxes.
Yes, and 4 is the
What
one
do you think
left.
is good value for money?
Potatoes, rice, pasta, things like that. They're cheap and they fill you up.
They fill you up, which means you don't no more feel hungry. You no more feel hungry. Good, Fatima Khali. Very good. And Bahia. Excellent. Okay, we still have 3 more answers, which they need questions. Do you need me to help you? No, it's okay, Bella. No, not a problem. We are just matching questions and answers. We have the same questions but different answers. All right. Do you need help for this? I give you 3 minutes to think about it. Okay, any answers? I have Nadia. She says 7 for question 1. Very good, Nadia. Now you get it. Let's check. 7 for number 1. Good.
What can't you afford that you would most like to have?
A round-the-world plane ticket with lots of stopovers in nice places. A car plus enough money to keep it running.
I hope this question is clear. It's not what can you afford. What can't you afford that you would most like to have? Is this clear? Can we put it differently? What do you wish to spend money on when you have money for that? Okay? Alright. Usama says number 2, question 1. Yes, it goes without saying. Do you spend? Because this is yes no question. The answer is yes
Do
or
you
no.
spend more than you earn?
Yes, I have to borrow from my parents and also from a student loan company.
Alright, remember or take notes in your agendas or notebooks. Do you spend more than you earn? You earn, it's your salary, what you gain as money. Alright? So Nadia says question 3. Question 6. Same thing with Hanan. Alright, you're right. So 6 for this one.
What can you afford that you most appreciate?
I'm pretty lucky to have enough money to study and to do a bit of travelling.
Yes, of course, this question 6 is different from 7. Question, for both of them, they ask about the most valuable thing you would like to buy or spend money on. The difference is in number 6, you are able to spend that money, but in 7, you are not able to spend that money. This is you can't afford. You can't afford. Right, good. This shows that you have grasped the meaning of some expressions that are related to money. Let's move on with this. And here, let me see. Yes, good. We have different. Here we have different situations in different places, and you need to use expressions according to that place. For example, here we have at a hotel. You fill in this conversation. Of course, you have answers. You ask the question. Then you ask another question to have this answer. But first, let's do some revision, or let's take a look at expressions used in different places where money is used, like at a bank. Okay, let me make it clearer. So, for example, at a bank, you open and close an account, le compte bancaire, bank account. You pay in, you give them money. You draw out money, tirage, draw out money. You cash a check, صرف check, if you like. Okay, so these expressions are used at a bank. Clear? If something is not clear, you stop me. Alright, let's carry on. At an exchange office, like a Western Union, where you change currencies. You give them dollars, they give you dirhams, or vice versa. So here, expressions that you can use are as follows. Change money. This is the main thing you can do. Cash, traveler's checks. This is like a visa. It's a check. They give it to you when you go from one place to another. Okay, it is used overseas in different countries. Wherever you go, they give you money on that checks. It's traveler's checks. Change francs into dollars or change euro into dollars, change dirhams into dollars, etc. So these actions happen at yes. Draw out is tirer l'argent. Okay, you get money from the bank. This is draw out. In a shop, you buy something, goods, marchandises, goods, items. Okay, ask the price. How much is this, please? How much does this cost? Like this. Pay for it. You give money in cash or with a check, or with a credit card. This is paid for goods. Get receipt. Receipt is a reception paper, small reception paper, which shows that you have already bought that item. We have bring it up. Bring it up. For example, you buy something and you don't like it. Maybe there is something wrong with that object. So you bring it back to the shop for change, or you get a refund. Remboursement. You get your money. You get your money back. You get your money back. This is clear. Now, in a hotel or restaurant, etc., you pay the bill, la facture, what you ate. Uh, at the end of your meal, you call the waiter and ask him for the bill, and you pay the bill. So you can buy by check, by credit card, or in cash, Okay. Now, useful expressions. I give you time to listen to these questions. Then we
How
explain.
much is it? How much does it cost?
All right. Two possible ways of asking for money. How much is it? You will use the verb to be. You inverse. It is $2. It is $100, etc. How much does it cost? It costs $2. It costs $200, for example.
Do you take credit cards?
Yes. Do you accept credit cards if you like? Do you use credit cards? In case you don't have cash in your pocket, you ask this question.
Will you
Mhm.
accept a cheque?
It's almost the same thing, but here we're asking for a check. Will you accept a check?
Can you give me change for £10?
Where do you ask this question? You ask it at exchange office, like Western Union. You change currencies.
Can you give me
Again,
change for £10?
yes,
Have you
that's
got
it.
any change?
It's the same thing. Have you got any change? To change currencies. Alright. To lend, what is to lend money? To give money for a time, for a certain time. Okay? To give your friend money. He needs money, you lend him some money. For later, for next week or next month. You specify the time. Borrow is the opposite of lend. When you lend your friend money, he is borrowing it from you for a certain time. Can you lend me
Can you lend me
$50?
$50?
Or could I borrow?
Could I borrow $50 from you?
Yes, it can go vice versa. You either ask uh, with the verb lend or ask with the verb borrow. But you need to know when you lend, when you ask for lending money, which means asking someone to give you money. When you ask for borrowing, it's the same thing. But bottom is just asking to receive money from that person. Okay,
I'll pay you back next week.
I'll pay you back next week. This is a promise, alright? To make the person accept lending you. Is it clear? Okay, at your level, I hope so. Now, try to fill in the blanks here with expressions right here. Of course, we have two frames. We have beginning of the question or beginning of the expression and the end of the expressions are here. It's clear. So we have two lines here. You can either make a question, ask question, or make a request. Okay? You express something you want. So which question you make? Which question? I mean, has the following answers. Certainly, that's $340 together.
Certainly.
Altogether.
That's $340 altogether.
And which question is the answer?
Yes, sir. What have you got? Visa? MasterCard?
Okay, so remember, we are here at a hotel, alright? Let me give you 2 minutes, then we connect. Okay, we've got answers here from Bella and Usama, and Nadia also. Okay, let's check. Hanan says, do you accept credit cards? Where, number one or number two? Mind you, number one, you don't have a question mark. It's not a question, it's rather like a request. So, what did... My bill, please. My bill, please. Do you accept credit cards? Yes, do you accept credit cards is in number two. Do you accept? Okay. What about here? Yes, very good, Hannah. Second one. Okay, let me help you in number one. My bill, please. My bill, you're right, Nadia, but you need the beginning of the sentence. How can you make this request? Mhm. I would like to pay. Yes, Bella. Very good. Let's
I'd
listen
like to
to it.
pay my bill, please.
Certainly. That's $340 altogether.
Do you accept credit cards?
Yes, sir. What have you got? Visa? MasterCard?
Very good. Now, number 2. Here you are in a shop. In a shop. How much do these ties cost? Good, Hannah and Usama especially. Continue. Good, Hannah. Next. Next one is not a question. Okay, the 2 please. Yes. The beginning. Yes, Nadia, you're right. What's in here? How much did this cost? Yes. We get it. I'll have. Good, Bella. Here. Good. Usama, could I have? It was right, Usama. Yes, Bahia. Could I have? Bella, it's not is there, but could I have a receipt, please? Could I have a receipt, please?
How
Okay,
much
let's
do
hear it.
these ties cost?
They're £4 each.
I'll have these 2, please.
Right, that's £8 altogether. Thank you.
Could I have a receipt, please?
Yes, of course. I'll just write one out for you.
Okay, so far so good. Now you have less choice, which means you're doing a great work. Now, here you are at an exchange office. Alright, you have following
Yes,
answers.
if I could just see your passport. Thanks. Just there, where it says signature.
Good, go on. Could you give me change for this 10 pound note? Could you give me change? It's not that answer. Could you give me change? And the answer is yes, if I could just see your passport. No, that's not the question. That's not the right question. Okay, I will help. I told you before that traveler's checks can be used overseas, wherever you go, for travelers, people who are on the move from one country to another one, and they need to do something. They need to get money from traveler's check, and the person responsible asks you for the passport. Is there some? No, you have the checks. You already have your checks. What do you need to do for the checks? A different question, Bella, not is there some traveler's checks. You should have traveler's checks from your country of origin to be able to get money wherever you go. This is another way of can I cash? Very good, Bella. Can I cash some traveler's checks? Here we have not only one check but different. So he asked for your passport. Why? Because sometimes they are fake. Checks are fake sometimes. Alright, very good, Usama. Okay, continue. Good, Bella. Where do I sign them?
Can I cash some traveller's checks, please?
Yes, if I could just see your passport. Thanks.
Where do I sign them?
Just there, where it says signature. Just there, where it says signature.
Okay, remember this expression where it says, when you show something away, okay, and there is a kind of panel, or something, you tell that person you go there where it says, for example, pharmacy, or it says cafeteria, etc. Okay. Now let's move to number 4, and here it's easy. You have only 2 questions to
No,
ask.
I'm sorry, I can't. Yes, there's one just round the corner.
Good, so what do you think? Mm-hmm. Could you give me change? Very good. The note, the note is, we have a note, we have coins. Note are money papers. Okay, good. No, I'm sorry, I can't. Good, Bahia, Nadia, Usama, Hannah. So, is there a bank near here? Okay.
Excuse me, could you give me change for this £10 note?
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Is there a bank near here?
Yes, there's one just round the corner.
Nice. Very good. Now let's carry on. Number 3 here. Look, here we have conversations, questions and answers. Okay. Try to put these in the right order and tell me which passage goes with which question or request. You say, I'd like, this is a request, okay? I give you 3 minutes to read and try to match. Let's say these are 1, 2, from 1 to 5, from 1, or as you like. Do whatever you want. Take 3 minutes. That was the answers. So Bella says, no, who was first? Hanan, 5-1. You're right. Same thing with Nadia. Yes. Fatima, Hanan, good. Bella, 2-4. 2-4. You mean this one? 5-1. Good, Usama. Nada, 3-2. Good. Can you give me change? Yes, this one here. That's it. You're right, everyone. Now, you are going to listen to each situation and choose the right match. Okay? You match these exchanges with the right situations here. Are you ready? Let's begin with the first one and decide which one to choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5.
I bought a shirt here the other day, and it's got a little tear here on the back of the collar. I'd like a refund, please.
Right. Did you bring your receipt with you?
No, I haven't got one.
Well, I'm afraid without the receipt, we can't really give you a refund.
Okay, I will continue playing the audio. You tell me which one goes with one.
I'd like to cash some traveller's checks, please.
Certainly. Can I see your passport?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Okay, you'll need to sign them just here, please.
Good, Hanan. Good, Hanan. Good, Usama. Good. That was number 2. Number 3.
Bill, please.
Right, yes, it's all made out. There you are.
Thanks. Do you take credit cards?
No, I'm afraid we don't. You can pay by cheque or by cash if you've got it.
Are you sure with number 2?
I'd like to cash some traveller's checks, please.
Certainly. Can I see your passport?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Okay, you'll need to sign them just here, please.
Yes, you're right.
I'd like to pay my bill, please.
Right, yes, it's all made out. There you are.
Thanks. Do you take credit cards?
No, I'm afraid we don't. You can pay by cheque or by cash if you've got it.
Yes, it's number 2.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. Can you give me change for a £10 note? I need to make a phone call and I haven't got any change.
Sorry, I can only give you change if you buy something.
Oh, really? Okay, well, can I just buy some chewing gum, please?
Very nice, Hanan Bella. Yeah, yes. Good. And last one.
Do you think you could lend me £20? Well, I'm not sure. I can pay you back on Friday. Oh, well, okay. Here you are. Thanks.
And number 1. Very good.
Do you think you could lend me £20? Well, I'm not sure. I can pay you back on Friday. Oh, well, okay. Here you are.
So does she accept? Does she accept lending her friend? How was her answer? She was. She was hesitating at the beginning.
Do you think you could lend me £20?
But when she
well,
promised
I'm not
her,
sure. I
she
can pay you
accepted.
back on Friday. Oh, well, okay. Here you are. Thanks.
Good. Here you are. Nice. I will give you this as a homework. we move to number 2. Okay, we work on pronunciation. Okay, we have pay the rent.
Pay the rent.
Pay the rent is to pay the owner for using his property, his house, his flat. This is the rent.
Income tax.
It's a task for your salary.
Salary.
That salary.
Price. Cost of living.
Cost of living. Pouvoir d'achat.
Bill.
Bill, facture.
Life insurance. Save money.
To save money. Do you save money? Okay.
Expensive.
Expensive. Is there any word you need me to re-explain? Alright, so what I need you to do, you go back to WhatsApp and you send me these pronunciations. I will play just the 5 first, students who send their audios. The 5 first ones. Okay, so I repeat.
Pay the rent. Income tax. Price. Pay the rent. Income tax. Price. Salary. Cost of living. Bill. Save money. Life insurance. Expensive.
Okay, I'm going to paste this in the group and I'll be waiting for your contributions. Okay? I wish you good luck. I will ask other classes to do the same, mainly the advanced. Look for them. I mean mainly the intermediates, not the advanced. Intermediates. Where are they?
Pay the rent. Income tax. Price. Salary. Cost of living. Bill. Save money. Life insurance. Expensive.
Okay, let's see. I give you a chance to listen to yourselves and see if there are any remarks we can make. So the first one is Huda. Let's
Pay
go.
the rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save money, life insurance, expensive. Pay the rent, income
Okay, bill. You said bill.
tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill.
Yes. Try to say bill, like an accent in French. Bill instead of saying bill. Okay? Your pronunciation is very good. Just pay attention to how we
Save
pronounce
money,
vowels.
life insurance,
Yes, life insurance. Life insurance.
expensive.
Good, very. On the whole, it's very good. Hiba, I think.
Pay the
HB.
rent, income tax, pay the rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save money, life insurance, expensive.
Pay the rent,
Yes, life insurance. Yes. I don't know his next. Maybe Hiba. I'm not
pay the
sure.
rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save.
Bill. Try to say the bill. Give me the bill. How much money is in the bill?
Money,
Okay.
life insurance, expensive. Pay the rent, income.
Okay. Okay. Sihan Lee.
Pay the rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save money, life insurance, expensive.
Very good. Excellent. And
Pay the
Osama.
rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save money, life insurance, expensive.
Yes. You were all excellent at pronouncing these expressions, and I like, in fact, the way you pronounce L. Cost of living. Living. Yes, it's aspirated. It is aspirated. Nadia.
Pay the rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save money, life insurance, expensive.
Pay the rent, income tax, price, salary, cost of living, bill, save money, life insurance, expensive.
Yes. So as we said, life insurance. Life insurance. Anyway, you were great, all of you. The intermediates are not answering. Maybe later. I always receive from other groups later. Good. So far, so good. Thank you, everyone. Alright, now let's move on with number 6. And here, what do you need to do? Is this number 6? Number 5, sorry. Number 5. Number 5. Yes. So, try to make the sentences that mean the same as the ones given. I'll give you an example. As you can read here, it's too expensive for me. So use expressions including the verb afford. It's too expensive for me, which means I can't buy that thing. So, what do we say? I can't afford, and you continue. You need to complete this. Do the same thing for number 2, and these are the words you need to use. And for number 3, these are the words you should use. Okay. Number 2 means it's not worth buying. Okay. It doesn't deserve money. And 3, it's cheap. I give you 2 minutes, guys, then we'll practice. Very nice, guys. You did a great job. Now, which sentence can be the alternative of he bought that jacket for $500 and which constitutes of the word paid, of the verb paid? So what do you think? Yes, Bella, for that jacket. Yes, Usama. Great job. And last one. That's it. Bingo. Paid. Yes, he paid. Yes, very good. Very. Now let's carry on. Let's do number activities. No, let me check. Yes, it's not a homework, but we're not going to do it. We're going to move to number 2 in this activity. Yes. So here you need to listen to parts of an interview, put the events in the order in which they are mentioned in the interview. As you can see on the picture, they are interviewing a lady, I guess. So listen and try to put the words, sentences in the right order. I guess they are events. I decided to go and have a look at Brazil. That was the beginning of my fortune. I left school and I went to study graphics. A movie star left me £500,000 in her will. Her will يعني وصية. Okay. We were kidnapped by bandits in Central America. I designed Galactosaurs. Maybe this is the movie. I'm not sure what Galactosaur is. Some of my friends were going to the USA and I joined them. I started a toy making business with my friend. So she was engaged in a toy making business, making toys. I went to Los Angeles and drove a cab there for 4 years. To drive a cab is to drive a taxi. In America, a taxi is a cab, okay? Cab driver. Alright, I will give you the chance to classified events. I hope you enjoy listening to the interview. Let's go.
So, Gareth, you're going to tell us how to make $1 million.
Well, to go back to the beginning, I went to study graphic design after leaving school. And I was there for 2 years. And when I left college, I decided to go off and see a bit of the world.
Where did you go?
Well, a friend of mine got a job in Brazil, so I decided to go and have a look at Brazil. And I had a wonderful time. The social life was terrific, and I made a lot of wonderful friends. Some of these friends then decided to drive up to the USA. It seemed like a very good opportunity to see some more of the world, so I joined them. But we had a bit of a mishap in Central America. We were kidnapped by bandits, believe it or not.
Good Lord.
And it was 2 years before I got away from them.
What an extraordinary experience.
Eventually, that was the way that we escaped from them, by paying our way out.
So what happened then?
Well, having got away from there, I went to the States, as I'd planned to do 2 years before, to Los Angeles, without any money, of course. And for 4 years, I drove a cab in LA.
Did you meet any of the stars?
She died only a year later. She left me £500,000 in her will.
That is extraordinary. What a stroke of luck.
Mm.
So, what did you do?
Well, fortunately, a friend wrote to me to say that she was starting up her own toy-making business. So I came home and I worked helping her design. And, of course, business was very slow to start with. But then I had a great stroke of luck. I found a design that was very popular. I designed the Galactosaurs, which are a family of toy dinosaurs, and they proved to be a great hit all over the world. And that was the beginning of my great good fortune. And I've just become a millionaire.
And congratulations.
Alright, I can see some answers from your friend Bella. So you're right, I left school and I went to study graphics. I decided to go and have a look at Brazil. What's next? 5775. Yes, you're right. I went to Los Angeles, should be here. Good. Alright. Do you need a second listening? So listen again and continue classification.
So, Gareth, you're going to tell us how to make $1 million.
Well, to go back to the beginning, I went to study graphic design after leaving school. And I was there for 2 years. And when I left college, I decided to go off and see a bit of the world.
Where did you go?
Well, a friend of mine got a job in Brazil, so I decided to go and have a look at Brazil. And I had a wonderful time. The social life was terrific, and I made a lot of wonderful friends. Some of these friends then decided to drive up to the USA. It seemed like a very good opportunity to see some more of the world, so I joined them. But we had a bit of a mishap in Central America. We were kidnapped by bandits, believe it or not.
Good Lord.
And it was 2 years before I got away from them.
What an extraordinary experience.
Eventually, that was the way that we escaped from them, by paying our way out.
So what happened then?
Well, having got away from there, I went to the States, as I planned to do 2 years before, to Los Angeles, without any money, of course. And for 4 years, I drove a cab in LA.
Did you meet any of the stars?
She died only a year later. She left me £500,000 in her will.
That is extraordinary. What a stroke of luck.
Mm.
So, what did you do?
Well, fortunately, a friend wrote to me to say that she was starting up her own toy-making business. So I came home and I worked helping her design. And, of course, business was very slow to start with. But then I had a great stroke of luck. I found a design that was very popular. I designed the Galactosaurs, which are a family of toy dinosaurs, and they proved to be a great hit all over the world. And that was the beginning of my great good fortune. And I've just become a millionaire.
And congratulations.
Alright, I was answering for you, of course, after reading what you have written. I started a toy making, okay? So I went to Los Angeles, a movie star left a will. I started. Good. That's it. I designed Galactosaurs, and that was beginning of his fortune. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, Bella. That's and Hannah. Sorry, that's 6. 8. That was the beginning. So 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yes. That was the beginning of my fortune. Excellent, guys. Now let's move to. I will give you this as a homework, of course. Now let's go to number 8. Phrasal verbs. Intransitive phrasal verbs. What I need you to do here is match the opposites. For example, the opposite of get up. What's the opposite of get up? Do the rest. And yes, go to bed. Very good. So do the rest. I give you 2 minutes to think about. Very good, guys. You are giving me correct answer. Speed up, slow down. Yes, Bella. Yes, Nadia. Speed up, slow down. Come in, go out. Fatima. Nice. You have 2 more left. Set off and take off. Take off like the plane. No, Bahia. Take off is land. Atterrir. It's used for planes, les avions. Okay, take off. Landing. Okay, set off is the opposite of arrive. Clear? Alright. Set off is to departure. No. Take off is opposite of land, Hanan. Okay. Now let's move to number 2. So the question here is, read the sentence and replace the incorrect phrasal verbs. Here we have incorrect phrasal verb, and we try to correct it. Fasten your seatbelt. The plane is going to slow down. So no, the plane is going to take off soon. This is correct. Okay? Now what about the rest? Think of the rest. Of course, each sentence has a wrong phrasal verb. Like the first one, it's not slow down, it's take off. The plane is going to take off. Décollage. L'avion va décoller. And the opposite of take off is to land. Atterrir. Where we have the word la terre. Atterrissage. So to wake up, okay, let me see. So it's time to wake up and have some, what do you think? Wake up or get up? It's time to get up. Number 3, I came in this morning with a sore throat. Or woke up. 4, stand up. Yes, very good. Last one. Not stand up. It's yes, good Fatima, get up, Hanan. So Fatima, set off. Number 5. No, not set off. I knocked on the door. I knocked. This is to knock. This is to knock. So set the voice. What did someone say? He said, come in. Entrez. I knocked on the door Come in, said a voice. Okay, now let's move to number 2. Same exercise. Take off the wrong phrasal verbs and replace them with the right ones. I give you 3 minutes. Okay, so if we go back, please, if you go back to this sentence. I woke up this morning with a sore throat. Sore throat is you have pain in your throat, la gorge, mal à la gorge. Okay? You can't swallow. Okay, it's the beginning of the flu. It's the beginning of the flu. Influenza for that. What's this? To skid. Glissage, if you like. You don't have control of yourself and you curve on your way. Okay, like a car had an accident when the driver skidded from the road. Okay, this is skid, to slide. Okay, so he put on his jacket, his rucksack, and got up towards the mountains. So, what should you use? It's like a backpack. He put on and got up towards. What did you choose? Number one. What did you do in number one? Shall we say set off? Yes. Set off is departure. Il a pris son départ vers les montagnes. This is my stop. I'm taking off here. I'm taking off. I'm getting off. Number four is slow down. You'd better sit down, not sit down, but slow down, or you might skid. She sat off next to me, not sat off. She sat down. What about number two? I'm taking off. It's a bag. It's a backpack. Backpack. Sac à dos. What about number two? This is my stop. Getting off, taking off. Getting off. You're right. Getting off. Here. And Osama. Very good. Excellent. Good job. So are we willing to do number three here? No, we are not going to do number three. We move to reference pronouns. Activity 9, reference pronouns. What is the reference pronouns? Pronouns we use to avoid repetition. Like mine, yours, one. Give me example. What's your name? My name is Jack. What's your name? My name is Adam. I repeat. What's your name? My name is Jack. What's your name? My name is Adam. There is a kind of repetition asking what is your name. So in this case, you can say my name is Jack. What is yours? What is yours? Okay. And imagine you are at a shop. You're shopping. You want to buy some clothes. For example, you want to buy a hat, and you found two beautiful hats with two beautiful or two of your favorite colors, one in red and the other one in blue. You tell the seller, salesperson, I want the blue hat. Oh, I also want the red hat. Instead of repeating hat, hat, what do English people use? They use pronouns to avoid repetition. In this case, you can use one instead of second hat. And what does it give you? It gives you as follows. I want the blue hat. Oh, I also want the red one. The red one, which means the red hat. Okay? Yes, very good, Nadia. And going back to the exchange I gave you. What's your name? Or my name is Jack. What's yours? Mine is Adam. Okay. And if we are plural, we use ones instead of one. For example, I like the blue jeans. I also like the black ones. Okay? Now look here. Our coats are in the next room. My coat, my coat is a brown coat. No, this is repetition. My coat is a brown one. Okay? And her coat is a black coat. Is a black one, singular. Is this one your coat? Is this one yours? No, that's Peter's. You see? Now, try to do these ones. So I need a baby cot for the weekend. Have you got hers? Have you got any? Have you got one? Have you got one? I mean, one cot. Cot is baby's bed. Yes, of course, you can borrow our baby's cot. You can borrow ours.
I need a baby cot for the weekend. Have you got one? Yes, of course. You can borrow ours.
Good. Now let's move on, number 2. I give you 3 minutes to think about it. Take 3 minutes. Good yourself. Let's see. We have some answers here. Hello, Hasna. So mainly from Neda, bin Brahim, Behiya, Hanan, and Usama. Okay, so I left my money at home. Could you lend me some? Don't repeat some money. You already mentioned. Okay. Sorry, I haven't got any either.
I left my money at home. Could
Or
you lend me
either.
some?
Sorry, I haven't got any either.
Oh, either as well. Alright, here, as Usama bin Ibrahim and Bahia wrote, they are all going to be replaced by ones. So what does this give us?
My grandfather grows tulips, and his garden is full of them. He's got red ones, yellow ones, pink ones, even purple ones. The ones I like best are the white ones.
Very nice. You see now, we call these preference pronouns and you need to remember them. So here there is a mistake in each of these sentences. Find it and correct it. Use the words from the list. Here. Take 5 minutes, then I go back. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Osama say my one, mine. We have Hanan saying yours. Okay, let's check. You can take that book. It's you're right. It's yours. Good. Osama says my one, mine. Hanan says mine. If you need a car, you can borrow my one. Of course, you don't say my one. Say mine. Let's take a look at number 3. Usama says any. Bigger ones. Okay. Alright, that's it for 3. I have only 2 answers. These jeans are too small. Have you got any bigger ones? Very good, excellent. You're smart. Ben Brahim says 4 says 1. Usama, small 1. Alright, Bahia, small 1. Okay, Bella, you were late. Your answers were late. Do you want a large coffee or small 1? What about 5? Ben Brahim says any. Bahia, any. Hanan, any. Bella, any. I want to get petrol, but the garage didn't got any because negative. It should be in the negative. Very good job, guys. Now we'll move to last activity for tonight, spelling bee. Alright, I'm going to give you 5 words. I will try to mention words you studied tonight, okay? And at the end of the 10 words, you need to spell and send me on live chat. I will choose 2 students to be in the final. 2 students only. Okay? So you need to collect points. Alright? So if I have, the first answer, correct answer, gets 3 points. If I have 2 simultaneous answers, second one gets 2 points. If there are 3 simultaneous answers, I'll give the third one 1 point. Okay? Then we count the 2 finalists, the 2 people in the final, 2 students in the final. Are you ready? I give you 2 minutes to get ready. I need to know who is going to participate, but anyway, we'll try to write your names here. Right, Usama, always ready. I don't know if your names are clear here. So we have Usama, we have Bahia, okay? We have Bella. Hanan. So if anybody else comes, I will type his name, his or her name. I think it's okay now. I was amending the screen. Ben Brahim, yes, Ben Brahim, you are welcome, of course. And what didn't you hear? No, there is no question, not yet, Nadia. Not yet. Okay. So I will give you the word and of course the definition. Okay? The verb slide. The verb slide. It means move obliquely or sideways, usually in an uncontrolled manner, like the wheels slid against the pavement. The verb slide. So how do you spell it? Good, Usama. Usama, 3 points. Yes, Usama, you are right. You deleted your message. Very good. Let me write it. It was the word slide. Okay. Maybe you were a bit late. Bella with E in the end. With E. Osama, don't next time don't delete your message so that it stays as a proof. Now, next word is kick off. To kick off. Kick off is to commence officially. Okay? Or in a football match. Kick from the center of the field to start a football game. Kick off. It's a phrasal verb. So, yes, Usama. Very good. Good, Bahia. 6 points. 2 points. Alright. Bella, 1 point. Okay. Alright, now next. Receipt. Receipt. It's a paper you receive when you buy something. Receipt. Receipt. And I will not tell you if it's right or wrong until the minute is over. So I repeat, receipts. We saw it tonight. You have 30 seconds left. So I repeat, receipt. There is one word which is not pronounced. There is one letter, which is not pronounced. And it gives us receipt. It's a paper or report that something is received. Alright, guys, time is up. No one of you gave the right answer. Hanan, you were close. Just have to replace I with E. Okay? So it is receipt. Yes, exactly, Bella, that's it. But time is up. Okay? Now, next word. Of course, I'm going to tell you 10 words. Then we decide who are the finalists. Recipe. Recipe. 1 minute. We use it in the kitchen. It's like a way how to cook something. Recipe. 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 It's a recipe. It's a recipe. Recipe. There is a schwa in the middle. Time is up. I have only Usama who is answering. The other ones, you don't have any idea? So, how do we spell recipe? R-E-C-I-P. Good, Usama. Very good, Usama. Usama, you've got 9 points. So far, Usama has got 9 points, Bahia 2 points, Bella 1 point. Other participants still have nothing. You need to wake up. Wake up. Now, next word. It's okay, Bella. Okay. The other word has 2 pronunciations. The first one is British. Second one is American. So, the British one says schedule. American is schedule. Schedule or schedule. What is a schedule or schedule? It's a plan for an activity or event. It's an agenda. It's an agenda. Schedule or schedule. Are you sure? Time is up. I have Bella, Hanan, and Bahia. Very good, Bella. As you were the first, you have 3 more points. Hanan, 2 points. As you were second, and Bahia, 1 more point, which is 3. Now, so far we have Usama, Bella are the first, followed by Bahia, then Hanan. Okay? You're right. Schedule or schedule, as you like. Okay? Now, next vocabulary. Next one is bear. It's an animal. Bear. How do you write it? A bear is a large mammal with long, shaggy coat and strong claws. We have some polar bears. Okay. So far we have 3 answers, 4 answers. Good. Are they wrong or right? Yes, Bella. That's it. Time is up, guys. Okay, let's see. How do we spell bear? B-E-A-R. Good. So the 3 points goes to Usama. He's got 12. Then to Bella, 2 points. And Behia, 4 points. So far, Usama and Bella are the first. So far I give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more words. Okay? Okay, let's see. I'm just choosing haphazardly from the computer. Okay, let's choose letter F. Okay. Letter F. Okay. The word facially. Facially. It's an adverb. Facially. Facially. With respect to the face. You know, the sound arrives to me too late. I see the answers before hearing your voice. Which answers? Mine on the screen or your friend's answers on the live chat? So I repeat, facially. It's an adverb. Yeah, 30 seconds. انت ناديه انت انا شوفي غير هذاك الكرونو شوفي واش غادي معايا مزيان ولا لا 24 23 22 21 20 19 18 17 واش معطل عليك ولا لا يعني you tell me okay ناديه 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 time is up. Let's see, how do we write facially? F. Good, guys. A. C. I. A. Double L. Y. Facially, we add another M. Okay, here? It's from face. Facially. Okay? Yes, but below you need double L. I give you example, like some emotions are easier to express facially than others. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 3 more words. Choose a word. Choose a letter. It's late. How long is it late? And please choose an alphabet. Choose a word. Letter O. X. Okay, let's choose letter X. Osama wants to make things very complicated for you. Okay, I choose X, then R, then O, then A maybe, okay? Try to choose easy ones. Okay, I have one. Okay, the word is Xerox with X. Xerox, which means to make a copy by a printer, photocopy. Xerox. Okay, take 1 minute. Okay, since I've got good answers, no need to continue. So you're right. Xerox is this. Xerox. And the first one to give the answer is Bella. So Bella, you've got 9 points. Followed by Usama, 14. Then Behia. Good. Behia, you need to catch Bella. You need to catch her. So next word is R. Okay. Railway. Railway, which means chemin de fer. Or in US, it's railroad. السكة الحديدية, a line of track providing a runway for wheels, for trains. Railway. So I said railway, not railroads, Bella. Railway. Time is up. So how do we spell railway? R A I L W A and Y. Railway, chemin de fer. So who was the first to give me the answer? We have Hanan, 3 points. She gives you 5. Then Usama, 2 points. Same. Then Nadia with 1 point. Good, Bella and Bahia, but it's too late. Now the last word. Mhm. You said XR now. Oh, okay, let's do O. Okay, let me see. All right, are you ready? A word starting with O, and it's obesity. Obesity, which means more than average fatness. It's very big, very fat. Obesity. Obesity. So this is the decisive word for you guys to see the two finalists. Obesity. 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 Time is up. Let's spell the word. O-B-E-S-I-T-Y. And it's Bella who first sent the answer. So Bella, you've got 12. Then Osama, 18. Then Behia, 6. So the two finalists, we have Osama and Bella, they had collected more points. And of course, I will try to be harsh with you here. So just try to spell the word as you think it is. It is spelled, okay? Are you ready? Let's see who is the first. So this word means a scientist who studies physical and biological aspects of the seas. I repeat, a scientist who studies physical and biological aspects of the seas. And what is this word? It's oceanographer. 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 A scientist who studies physical and biological aspects of the seas. I'll repeat, oceanographer. Please, when you write, don't write accents because it doesn't exist in English. L'action n'existe pas en anglais. Time is up. Usama, congratulate you before we write the answer. So the answer is This is oceanographer. We have ocean, l'océan, and O to mix the two words, and grapher, and the winner is Bella, of course. Usama is a gentleman. Maybe he wanted you to win. But anyway, you were a strong competitor. I'm proud of you guys. So let's call this a day and see you tomorrow. God willing. I will send you homework in 15 minutes. All right. So see you in 15 minutes.